Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for Junkets with JP today. Today is a very interesting episode as we will not be in one place. We have taken many road trips over the last year, and today will be a culmination episode of all of the wooden figures, fiberglass statues that we have seen as we have been traveling around Oregon. Take a look at this map. Altogether, we have 9 different stops along this route where you will get to see, again, some wooden statues and fiberglass figurines. Well, this very special culmination episode is just a hop, a skip, and a jump away. Let's check it out. And I am here outside Liberty Tire and Glass here in Milwaukee, Oregon. And if I pan over this direction, what we'll see is a replica of the Statue of Liberty here in this parking lot. The inscription here at the base says, "Liberty, freedom for all nations, freedom for all people, let freedom ring." The statue is 50 feet tall from the ground to the tip of the flame, which is approximately 1/6 the size of the actual Lady Liberty, who is 305 feet tall. A replica of one of America's most beloved monuments here in Little Milwaukee, Oregon. Hi everyone, and our next stop here, we're in Camp Sherman, Oregon. Camp Sherman, Oregon. We have traveled quite a ways on a dusty dirt road to find a true, this is a true roadside attraction, something funny, kind of hillbilly-esque, and a warning to viewers, potentially a little bit of graphic content here, very comedic graphic content. But we have come up here, way up this country mountain road, to find the Cowboy Whizzer statue. This is a statue carved from a tree, and it depicts a cowboy urinating. And so we're going to see it here in just a minute as I turn around. And the actual thing is as comedic as it sounds, and like I said, a little bit of graphic content as we see the statue here. Clearly, so this tree has been carved, and it's got its arm up in the air with a bottle, cowboy hat, nose, and then of course depicting the genitalia of this tree. Definitely a very interesting roadside attraction. And next to it, there seems to be a cross here. Yes, you are tuning in here for the first R-rated Junkets with JP. And behind me is the first statue. It is the Two-Faced Woodsman, just out here outside the Woodsman Country Lodge. The Two-Faced Lumberjack, to advertise to both sides of the highway. This lumberjack has 2 faces, so whichever way you're looking at, it is looking at you. And you can't really see that side of the face because of the lighting, but it is a two-faced lumberjack. And the next statue for viewing today is this incredibly large grizzly bear with a salmon there in his paw. And he sits atop this building here, which it looks like is for rent or lease. So you could have your own business with this large grizzly bear up on top. The Bigfoot Tavern. And this is a 2D Bigfoot holding a mug of beer. However, just over here, we have the 3D wooden carving of Bigfoot with a Bigfoot-sized mug. And ladies and gentlemen, we're here just north of Chiloquin, Oregon. And you're probably asking me, what is this? Well, once upon a time, this was an Oregon dinosaur park similar to Prehistoric Gardens called Thunder Beast Park. You can see that this incredibly large statue out here on the highway, as well as a few little things we can see over the fence, are just about all that remain of this park, which has been permanently closed. You can see a few things through the woods there. A few of what could possibly be remaining statues. But we won't know, because the park is closed. And ladies and gentlemen, we're continuing our tour of statues around Oregon. And today we're here in Big Springs Park, here in Bonanza, Oregon. And I think we're looking for a pretty cool statue along the river. Nope, that's not it, that's Carlos. I think if I zoom in here, we'll start to see it.
I've been mistaken for him. The first time.
Who's that in the distance? And we've reached it. This is known as Bigfoot on the River here in Bonanza, Oregon. You can see this river that runs through the park, and built alongside here is a statue of Bigfoot. And there's Carlos measuring up to the statue of Bigfoot. It looks like he's got a little more to stand on though, so there you have it, folks. Carlos is almost as tall as Bigfoot.
I have a feeling I am taller than this. Because he has like another, at least half a foot.
Right.
Inches maybe.
Right. And now we find ourselves here at Puck's Donuts of Phoenix, here in Phoenix, Oregon. And as we come around the corner, we'll see the next kind of cool fiberglass statue on our tour. Sitting out here in front of the donut shop is a giant box of donuts. And the next stop on our tour of roadside attraction statues, I'm out here outside the Blackbird Market here in Medford, Oregon. And behind me is a pretty large addition to today's collection. Lee Hobbs, designer and builder of the Blackbird. This fiberglass statue of a blackbird towers over the cars in the parking lot of the Blackbird. And I am here in Central Point, Oregon, in front of the amazing tall giant logger twins, or the Bunyan brothers, as they're known locally. A pretty amazing find today. I absolutely cannot believe I found these guys. on the map, it listed them as you come into Central Point on the corner of Pennegar Road. But that is not where they ended up. Where they actually are is I continued down Pennegar Road for quite a while. And actually, feeling lost, I pulled into this expo center, and here they were. I immediately saw them. It was pretty incredible because it was a complete accident that I was able to find them. Apparently in 2012, one of them was taken down for some repairs, but amazingly, they are both back standing here. And this sign right here talks about the various restoration projects that have gone on. It looks like they were initially commissioned in the 1950s by the Rogue Equipment Sales. And it looks like they were renovated in the 1950s, in 1994, and the most recent project, as this list talks about, was in 2013. They're now here at the Jackson County Expo. So if you're looking to come see them, make sure you know it's at the Jackson County Expo Center. You're going to take off Pennegar Road, you're going to turn into this expo center. That is the only way to find these guys. And now we've come to Grants Pass, Oregon to see our next big fiberglass statue, the Oregon Caveman. The caveman towers over this Chamber of Commerce building. Our next fiberglass statue on our tour here in Grants Pass is one of your classic muffler men, just here above the highway. Well, thank you for joining me on this very special culmination episode. What a time traveling around Oregon, taking a look at these various statues. I hope you've enjoyed this culmination episode. If you would like to see many more locations that I've traveled to in these videos, please take a look at my page and subscribe for more adventures. In the meantime, this is JP signing off. Have a good day.
Destination